It is June the 10th, 2025. A quick PSA announcement before I close my eyes. Anyway, wishing everybody's had a great day. You can always make it that way. I wanted to do a special reading tonight for a ancestor, Sarah Baartman. Sarah Baartman. Sarah Baartman was a African American woman who was exploitation through the government, Europeans, for her body. Um, they put her in circuses, fairs, and stuff. They just really exploited her body. In that time, um, Europeans were not very aware of big butts out there. Okay. Um, Sarah had a nice ass, as you know, a lot of people say. She had a nice ass back in the day. And what they did was since, a lot of them had never seen a nice ass before, or a black ass before, I'm going to say that, they wanted to use her for sexual attraction. Okay. So they displayed her in fairs and stuff like that. And the Europeans, oh my goodness, they had to be on crack because they allowed people to touch on her and feel on her and stuff. It just made a whole freak show. Okay. And Sarah Baartman said that's a no. And it's time for justice, though, for Sarah Baartman. If you would like to kind of read on that story about Sarah Baartman, because a lot of women, and that's another reason why women, you have to know that, some of these people, that's what they use you for your body, your body, exhibiting your body, exploiting your body. A lot of women have been exploited. Um, their body images shamed because of this, that, and the other. And also because they did the same thing to our mothers. Foremothers and forefathers, those are the mothers and fathers that came before us. They did this kind of stuff. So Sarah Baartman was definitely abused, exploited. Um, she was just really taken advantage of. No education and stuff like that. They really held Sarah back. And then after the fact that Sarah had died, they still used her for a prize. They would put her in museums and stuff. They did something with her body, surgery and stuff to her body, and kind of displayed it and stuff in a wax museum. I think right now she has her body is in a museum somewhere where they have, taken out different parts of her body and, have it on display, making money off of it still today. And that's not a good play. That's like foul play. It is. It's very much foul play. And Sarah does not want to be exploited that way. Like I said, the a lot of people exploit women. A lot of exploitation going on with women, and uh, as I've been saying, that people have to take care of that. You have to take care of that. That old contracts. You have to take care of that. And Sarah Baartman wants justice. So what we're going to do is do a quick reading for Sarah Baartman. All of the ancestors are going to get justice, but Sarah Baartman, definitely, if you can, like I said, read that story about Sarah Baartman. The last name is Baartman. Sarah, Sary. I mean Sara. And Baartman, again, is Baartman. That would be something that, if y'all wanted to tap in on Sarah Baartman. Okay. So we already got the cards picked out here. Hold on, y'all. Them eyelashes, honey. Got to make sure. So I can wear them some more. Okay, let's see. Sarah Baartman. Justice for Sarah Baartman. Okay, let's see what the cards here. First card says, I am not in competition with no man for no man. Okay, so let me kind of explain that too again. Um, Sometimes when you are able to come back in again, and these same men that pretend to be your friends, and then some men are competing. Listen, women, some men compete with women for men. Okay, we have to know that. Okay, you got to know that. And a lot of Europeans do that. Matter of fact, a lot of them Caucasian men, European men, they compete for our brothers. They do compete for our men. They do. If they can get them in, to hang with their men, we the rich friends and all that. No. But yeah, it's a lot of men competing out here for other men. Okay. Sarah Baartman is got skinny and tall. Skinny and tall. And also, These are also explaining that a lot of y'all whose names have changed, but this was like the same game. Sarah was born back in the 1700s. They don't even have a specific date. That's how the fake birth certificates come into play, because they don't have an exact specific date that Sarah was born. They just know what year she was born and what year she died, but they do not have a specific date. And a lot of dates have not been recorded because a lot of the slaves were born on farms and stuff, so they were keeping their own records, and a lot of those records did not get into a system of their own birth and stuff. So Sarah, like I said, had a birthday in 1781, but they don't know exactly what date she was born on. And a lot of us don't know our birth certificates and stuff. A lot of that stuff be made up on us. That's not our specific day. That's not our birthday. They change a lot of stuff, especially when they know there's stuff within us. They change a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's how those fake death certificates and birth certificates have happened to appear. The fake shit is going on here right now. But that was 1700s, and here we are now. Okay. Anyway, it says the sun is your hold on, y'all. Let me see what it says. The sun is your it just basically means that you need to get out in the sun more. The sun is medicine. It is. It's medicine. It's hot as hell, but it's medicine. Okay. And it says the sun is your soul. The sun is your soul. Just imagine your body is your earth. The body is earth. Okay. So you got the water, you got the air, and the air is at the top. So that's where you stop to meet God in your head, because you got to picture yourself as the earth or as a universe. Okay. And whatever goes first, but your head is the air. You have thoughts and stuff up there, and that is where God resides. Don't worry about it. The sun is your, yeah. So it's too much to explain right now. If you get it, you get it, and if you don't, just admit it that you don't get it, and it's okay. That don't mean quit today. Just try to find a better way. Okay. Anyway, we have No More Rain by Angie Stone. Angie Stone was done wrong too. And I guess Angie is saying, hell, justice for her too. Angie Stone. Um, Music industry, a lot of people have a lot to do with this, but Angie Stone, Sarah Baartman. Then we have the World Health Organization. Yes, the World Health, that's doctors, nurses. I told y'all, those are the worses and those are the curses. But yeah, the World Health Organization is out here dealing with Sarah Baartman. hmm It says Forever. Forever is a movie on Netflix. It's a Netflix series. It's called Forever. Somebody might want to check that out. Okay. Yeah, that's Sarah Baartman. It also goes with Sarah Baartman's story. Yes. History. This is history repeating itself. I mean, yeah. hmm It says that hates you for no reason. And guess who that is? Your mom. Your mom hates you for no reason. Sarah Baartman. My mama too. Yes, hates you for no reason, boo. People can hate you for no reason, honey. I'm serious. And I think that's why she ended up with these people. I think her and her mother did not have a real good relationship, so she ended up with them people and not having the love that she should have received. She got it from the Europeans, and they did deceive her. They deceived her. When the European man discovers something like that there's trauma in your home, or your family strength is not strong, they'll bring you on along with their bullshit, and then say it's a part of the government. And all of this is not, shouldn't be a part of the government. No, it should not. It said, don't nobody want no one night stand. Well, I don't. Okay, that's what they want. They want us women to be out here exploited and retarded with these one night stand mans. No, well, I don't. I don't want no one night stand. And Sarah did not want no. If y'all look at the picture of her that they have on her, they got men, Europeans, men, standing out there with tape measures trying to see how big this woman ass is. They just, let me calm down. They was passing around. They just did a lot of stuff. Bunch of fucking clowns. And see, when you men, especially you colored men, okay, when y'all put down women and stuff, y'all should not do that to us, especially with no European. Come on, y'all. Y'all, come on, y'all. That's that slavery stuff. When they was taking people like us and putting them on a bus and all that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You want to hold your family strong together. Matter of fact, that's what you want to do. And that's what people should be doing too. Hold your family together, boo. Especially if you know that's your family too, like your real family. Not No, don't worry about it. Don't nobody want no one night stand. Well, I don't. Y'all can keep it. Anyway, root chakra. Root chakra. Yeah. A lot of people are dealing with root chakra problems out here. And the root chakra represents our sense of safety and security. Okay. It is survival and instincts. And then it's how safe and secure and grounded we feel within ourselves and the world around us. Your root chakra. Okay. That's the base. The root, like your root, like the root of your tree. The same thing when you are your own enemy. The root, your root is also a part of that. Also, what is stored in the root, okay, is war, famine, natural disasters, and any events that threaten our basic survival. It is imprinted in the subtle body, the life energy, and are passed down from generation to generation, creating unconscious generational patterns. The root chakra, and the color is red. What you can do with these chakras, each chakra is it goes with the color, and what you can do to balance your root chakra is wear the color red. Yes, you can wear the color red, and also um, be more safe with self. Basically, be more safe with self. hmm Okay, root chakra. Okay, and then we have his sister molested him. His sister molested him. It's a lot of that going on too. I mean, it was going on in the 1700s. Yeah, yeah, it was going on then too. It was. His sister molested him. You know, a lot of stuff is coming out, but Sarah Baartman is what we're talking about. Yeah. History repeating itself. It does. It repeats itself. And we don't want that, especially if it's causing deaths. We don't want to kill ourselves. We don't. It says get a DNA test, damn it. Somebody need to get a DNA test ASAP. A DNA test. Because also, you could be kin to these folks that you don't know. I mean, because it go longer than the people that you actually know. Like the people that are just here on earth is not our only relatives and stuff. We had people before them and before them and before them and before them. And after them, we're going to have people after them and after them and after them and after them and after you too, is what we're saying. Because God ain't playing. God ain't playing, baby. God is not playing. But get a DNA test in the land. Maybe we should have a land DNA test where everybody have to get one. Everybody. Yeah. Because all of us are like kin down. We all share some of the same DNA. We just don't agree with what each other say. But yeah, some of the same DNA. Get a DNA test, and somebody might be kin to Sarah. Yeah. Um, it says stop lying to gain profit. So they have gained so much profit off of Sarah, even with Sarah not being here. That's why I say people, y'all be so ready to leave. But these thieves is gonna be glad that everybody bereaved, and they're gonna collect some more like thieves. hmm Stop lying to gain profit. Sarah Baartman says, stop it. Just stop it. You can't keep lying to gain profit, baby. No, no, no. Okay. We got, hold on. What is this? It says, it's all coming to the light. I told you that moon is real bright, y'all. It's real bright. That must have had a flash on it. It had to. You know how you take a picture and it's got that flash and it look good? Yeah, one of them, boo. It had a flash on it too. So it's all coming to the light. All of it. Even Sarah Baartman. Y'all know that ain't right. Exploiting somebody, exploiting anybody. Would you, men, especially men, would y'all want to be standing out in front? Well, some of y'all do want to stand in front of your friends, but I'm just saying, you men that don't want to stand out in front of your friend, would you want to be made to stand out butt naked so people can test your balls? Well, then, same thing. Same thing. That means y'all got to change, baby. Y'all got to change. Exploitation is not good for nobody. Okay? Anyway, it says she carries a gun because she really done did too much. So somebody in this situation, the Sarah Baartman situation, carries a gun because she really done did too much. Now see, women work the same. When Sarah Baartman had Cain, it's the same. Women's the same. You know, a lot of these women are carrying guns and they guns and shit because y'all done did too much around here, bitch. Y'all have exploiting people and shit. And some women want other women to be put on display, but they don't like it when it's daytime. Yeah, to play. They don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. Well, something like this could possibly happen to you. That's why I be saying you got to be careful what you do to people, boo. You really do. But she carries a gun because she really done did too much. Child, not a gun though. It's scary hoe. But yeah, it says does not wear his wedding ring. Does not wear his wedding ring. I wonder who that was. You know, a lot of these men that were interested in Sarah did not wear their wedding ring. Whether they were married or not, they was trying to take that. They was trying to check that ass out. They did. Man, that picture it just had me so behooved because I'm like, what are y'all trying to do with tape measures? About 6 men, Caucasian men, standing around her with tape measures, trying to measure what size her ass was because they never seen her ass like that. Child does not wear his wedding ring, matter of fact. And why would he do that, child? It says the women meet up in the woods too. Yeah, to do this type of shit to somebody, boo, to exploit women and people that they ain't even compared to. But yeah, the women do meet up in the woods a lot. Mm-hmm. Child. Trying to take another woman out. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Sarah Baartman. It was women too. It wasn't just men. It was women too. They didn't. They weren't no friends. You know, some of these women don't be your friends, honey. That's the funny part. Anyway, government sacrifice. Yeah, the government sacrificed Sarah too, and they still making money off her today, boo. And this was 1700s, 1700s. How are you still making money from the 1700s, baby? And the lady's supposed to be dead and crazy. Don't worry about it. Government sacrifice. Now, government people, y'all is doing all this sacrifice. It said government sacrifice, but reversing that, it says sacrifice the government. I'm just a messenger, baby. Just a messenger. Y'all keep on playing pussy out here with folks and shit. Sarah said, no, it's over with, little bitch. So somebody in trouble. hmm Government sacrifice. In reverse, it says sacrifice the government. Uh, okay. It said set up by his own kids. Karmic. Set up by his own kids. Somebody kids is a setup. Karmic. They karmic kids. That means you didn't make them out of love. You was just probably making them off of what you was they are thinking of. Hey, you can make kids off of your thoughts and shit too. That's why I say you got to be careful what kind of kids y'all bringing up in here, boo. Especially if you're trying to get back with somebody who ain't fucking study you. That child, ooh, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, baby. I don't know what to tell you. It have to be love children. You have to be in love with somebody to make a love child. Or otherwise, these motherfuckers just wild. They just wild, baby. Just wild. Ain't no too many love childs. No. It's a motherfucker just want to get a motherfucker back, though. A motherfucker want to go just sleep with a hoe. These, you can't make them kind of kids no more, period. Just fuck it. We done had enough of it. You gotta love it, baby. Love making, make love children. Don't worry about it, baby. We're not gonna do that today, baby. We're not gonna do it today. Let's see. Let me turn this card over here. It says Richard Schwartz and Associates, personal injury lawyer. So Richard Schwartz is possibly one of those men hmm that be exploiting again. Again, I told y'all a lot of y'all came back and y'all don't remember y'all soul contract. Well, this where it's at. Now I'm gonna tell you all about the facts of what y'all did this shit and why y'all did this shit. Richard Schwartz Associates, personal injury. Yes, Richard, you're gonna have to pay for that personal injury because that lady did not want to be exploited, even though y'all thought she was retarded. You don't exploit people because you don't feel like they're capable of doing what you want them to do, and then you go put them in a fucking zoo. Richard Schwartz is through. Richard. Mm-mm. We got trust broken. Trust broken. Hell yeah, Sarah's trust was broken from taking people as a joke. Donnie that didn't really want no smoke. They didn't really want no smoke from Sarah. Well, y'all got it now. Y'all got it now, baby. Trust broken. It says everybody don't be acting funny. Some of us know when people's spirit ain't right. So no, we ain't been acting funny. We just know when people's spirit ain't right. And y'all spirit was not right fucking with Sarah. Don't worry about it, baby. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you won't. We got hashtag Queen Petty. So, like I said, there was some women in the shit too. Women be jealous, so jealous of you. They'll do anything they think they can do. And it'd be funny too until it's done to them, boo. And it's going to be done to you. Hell yeah. How you think you're going to get out of here? Queen Betty. Sarah Baartman. hmm We also have why and. Okay, and is the word, but why is in Spanish. So and is why in Spanish. Why did y'all do it like that? The government, remember the government? Y'all president be knowing about this shit. Look, listen, if you, let me just get it the right way. Let me see here. How can I say this? If you don't know who you are, anybody can fool you. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it right there. If you don't know who you are, anybody can fool you. That's the end. We got apartment complex. Apartment complex. hmm We have an unhealed, incarcerated man is involved. An unhealed, incarcerated man is involved with Sarah Baartman. An unhealed Sagittarius is involved too. Yes, Sarah is coming back through. All of them is, boo. All of them. All of them y'all did wrong. All the ones y'all said was not strong. The ones y'all never left the fuck alone. The one y'all took out of their home. They back, baby. They ain't got to keep on spawning. You know what time it is. We ain't finna do that. Anyway, an unhealed Sagittarius is involved today. And it says it's okay to not care for those who don't care about you. And y'all did not give a fuck about Sarah, boo. And thought you were going to do me the same way too. But no, Sarah is back through. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, somebody took a home as a bribe, hmm lied, but took a home as a bribe. And then try to hide. You can't hide. You can't. It's no hiding, baby. It's no hide. That camera up there now. That's why I say it's going down, baby. It's going down for Sarah and them and the rest of them too. hmm It says a good mother, but not a good wife. Somebody's a good mother, but not a good wife, honey. I don't know, but I know Sarah at the door, baby, at the door. We got angels all around. Angels all around, child. It's about to go down, honey. Y'all put too many people down in the grave and try to make everybody a damn slave because y'all don't know how to fucking behave. Fuck that. This shit got to come back. It's got to. If not, y'all gonna continue to try to do what you want to. And you can't. You can't, boo. Angels all around. Focus on your energy. Focus on your energy. Yours. Not nobody else. It's on yours. And then it says happy is not hating. Be that. If people was happy, they wouldn't have to worry about how big her back. People be worried about the dumbest shit. Like, golly. Little same, baby. With me, y'all be worried about too much stuff, baby. Happy is not hating, baby. Hating ain't happy. hmm It said you deserve to be loved right. Yeah, I do. Sarah Baartman, boo. Sarah Baartman. Google it, baby. Google it. It said you did not need the surgery at all. The doctor lied. hmm That's why I'm glad God got his own eyes. You did not need surgery. The doctor lied. The doctor will lie and tell you need surgery and shit. Sarah Baartman background this bitch. I'm telling you, y'all wow, man. Y'all wow. Real wow. It says God see you anyway, every day. Anyway, every day. God see you. Don't worry about it. Somebody is in jail on false charges off of an orchestrated crime. Y'all been lying. Lying to gain profit and shit, and lying to sacrifice for the government. Don't worry about it, baby. Don't even worry about it. Somebody's going to end up in a mental hospital or a mental ward. A mental hospital or a mental ward. Because you can't do this. This is fucking retarded. It's retarded, baby. It's retarded. Like, you can't do shit to people and think it's, oh, y'all, you're not that tough, baby. Not that tough. Especially not dealing with us. Not that tough, baby. Pregnant with the boy, congratulations. Somebody may be pregnant with a boy, congratulations. I mean, you got to be in this situation. If you're pregnant with a boy, congratulations. We also have the year of the snake. 2025 is the year of the snake. I told y'all, y'all got to stop being fake. See, y'all got to stop being fake. But 2025 is the year of the snake. And the year of the snake is about introspection, intuition, and adaptability, suggesting it is a period for reevaluating objectives and narrating personal growth. Okay, this is what y'all supposed to be doing, tapping into your own intuition, a more peaceful time and personal growth time. Really, I mean, how is that silly? It really is time. It's time, people. We have Mize, Mississippi. Mize, Mississippi, which is a sundown town. But somehow or another, I think Sarah was passed around that town. So Mize, Mississippi, be careful out there, baby. Yeah, be careful. And then we have bank fraud. Bank fraud. You know, they still making money off that lady from the 1700s, 1800s. She died in 1800s, but she was born in the 1700s. But they still making money off that lady from the 1800s, honey. And that's not good. That's the funny money. We have bank fraud out here. Bank fraud, empty ATM envelopes, identity theft or impersonation, money laundering, and payment card fraud. Sarah Baartman, good Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Child, it's a lot of justice gonna have to be served around this place. For real. People gonna be ashamed to show their face like, y'all did all that. Child, just for a little check. A little money at that. We got mobsters out here. Mobsters. Mm-mm-mm. Everybody a mobster until they get mobbed. It'd be like that, baby. We got a pickup truck. A pickup truck. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Sad. Mm-mm-mm. Um, I don't know what this is, but something is happening in a positive manner, a very positive manner. And this one says, some people don't deserve to be in your presence. Yeah, a lot of people didn't deserve to be in Sarah presence. They violated her, they exploited her, they abused her. They did not deserve to be in that lady presence. But she said it's okay because she knew she was coming back one good day. And it's time to pay, baby. It's time to pay, honey. Y'all keep on playing and shit. It's over that. We over that. We over that for real. It says surviving accounts of ancient Egyptian marriages prioritize love over politics or other concerns. Egyptian marriages. Surviving accounts of ancient Egyptian marriages prioritize prioritize love over politics or other concerns. That's why I say love is what y'all probably need to learn. We're gonna have some learning classes on love. I'm gonna have to do some. I'm gonna have to. How to learn how to love you. I'm gonna have to. Um, a lot of people have not gotten justice, and the government is still going strong or on or whatever. But no, it's just really time to lay the shit down. It is. Nobody deserves to live like that. No, especially if you don't want it on your back. You don't nobody deserve to live like that, honey. I'm gonna lay it on down. Full moon energy. I told you that camera tonight got flashes on it. Yeah, they got the flash on the camera tonight. Y'all be careful out there. But we'll see y'all tomorrow. Anyway.